Hello Rock Munchers. Today we're in Vintage Story and we're moving bases now, which feels weird to say. It's not hitting me until just now where it's like this base was a little temporary home. Yeah, I wasn't being defended in here or anything. It's not like I was fighting off hordes of enemies and hiding in here, but this base went from a very basic structure to something I'd call home. And seeing it like this and knowing them actually moving on from it is very interesting. Now, right now I am in creative mode because I was going to try to do something, but that something kept crashing, so now I'm going to do something else. I had a comment from one person on YouTube. I'm going to see if I can actually pull it up because I had it up and then closed all the tabs by accident. It was from, let's see, sort by newest, by someone called, I'm just going to call him Potato Squared. That they said that this structure and its twin that I found in the desert have a drainage grate. Oh, it's dark. Let's quickly see. That they have a grate somewhere that you can go to get loot. And now either both of my structures didn't spawn with it because I've checked both now, or it's something to do with an update because I realized my Better Ruins mod was just a touch out of date. But even just, let's say, speeding it up, and I'm going to follow all things. He said, oh, hey, follow the drainage grate, which would have been right down to here. It has all of this. He said that there was something to break down here. Well, to break the drainage grate and follow the... Wait. So, if you mine through a drainage grate on the ground and follow the water passages, there's a huge underground chamber that has a ton of loot in it. Well, if I head to any part of this drainage spot, unless if it means, like, this part here, which I don't think he means, even though there were two similar structures like this opens up just to a giant cave, and not, like, a structure. This is just cave. So it could have been they just got lucky that their thing spawned on a cave that had a... Oops, stuck. That had a lot of loot in it, because this spawned with pretty much nothing. So did the other one. But yeah, anyways, we've progressed not very far, sadly, but we've progressed far while being at this base. And it feels weird to know that I can comfortably say goodbye to this area. And let me just game mode. Yes. And just walking around the base here, it's so weird to just see, maybe not how far I've come, but how differently I build. Because, I've already got all the fun stuff here, which I could take these well, I can't take those banners, they shattered. There's just a lot of stuff here that I'm not saying I took for granted, but I could have turned this entire place into a very profitable base. But instead, I'm gonna stick to my rules, and I'm going to have us go to a new spawn, because I got a lot of copper. I got like 26 units of copper, I think, and I've only smelted them all because it would have been like 5 inventory slots. This is the gist of what I'm bringing that I've ripped up from my base's walls. And the only reason I have 2 aged wooden chests here is because I didn't want to remove this one because I really like how it looks there. But yeah, we're gonna move on our base, and actually, I could make another knife, but oh, I would have to redo the whole flint process, so yeah, no, I'll stay with what I got. But yeah. God, it feels weird to say I get to move on from this. God, that feels weird. Now let's see if I can find if I can't find anything, I can just, like, jump off a cliff or something, but... Let's first see if I can spy any bears with my little eyes. Is there any bears I can spot with my little old peepers? Because if not, I mean, I've got many ways to game end, so... Titanium. I've explored this structure so many times, and I'm still finding new things on it. That's awesome. Let's see here. Could I maybe game end if I jump from here? No, this would not be deadly, but I know there is a bear in this direction. How did I not take any damage? I mean, if I don't see anything very soon, I'll just do like a slash kill or something like that. And I'm not... I remember the bear was around here. But considering I'm not seeing a fluffy behind poking through the bushes, he's probably long since despawned when I've been doing my mining expeditions. Let's just double check around here, and yeah. So, we'll game mode C. And... wow. It's just kind of hidden me. The fact that once I get out of game mode, I'm not going to see this. Well, off to New World. 3, 2, 1. And let's see what happens. And we respawn. Ooh, ow, my fingers. Where are we now? I mean, I can see how far away we... Oh, wow, yeah, we... really far away. But we spawned somewhere with at least some semblance of a structure. Oh, yeah, no, we've spawned somewhere at least. What is this? Alright, you know, one respawn later and we're already finding, again, more new stuff. And right now I don't have enemies enabled just because I didn't want to do a death loop. But... wait, did I spawn near another... Okay, so we definitely are in another humid biome. What is this place? This is so cool. Boring. What the hell? God, this is awesome. I'm already astounded at what we found. That's empty. God, the idea of just rebuilding this place sounds so cool, but so horrifying. Those aren't ladders. And I will gladly yoink this. Shingles. Yeah, that makes sense why there's shingles on the ground. Old cloth crate. There's really not much here, but... oh. Is there anything on the roof? No. Anything interesting we can see from here, at least? Let's see, we've got at least 2 little towns. This is a cool way to do a ladder. I'm gonna actually steal this. Let's just... F12. Yeah. So that's like a, what, 1.5 or so block wide ladder? Damn. Actually, let's see if there's anything underneath this structure here. Oh, there is. What? Flooded basement. Which... Oh, I'm just blind. So this would have been a flooded, closed-off basement. Huh. This is a really cool place. Actually, I need to screenshot this, because I can steal this roof idea. And I'm stuck in the walls. Let's run around. What the hell is that? A crab? Oh, okay, we're just seeing all sorts of new things as I exist. Copper again. Actually, I should probably mark this. I was about to be like, oh, I don't need to mark this. I'm good. And it's like, wait, no, you're in a new location. Is that dead or alive? You're alive. Chalk? We're in another chalk biome? What? Okay, not a big chalk biome, but like just a layer of chalk. I'm gonna say let's run around and see what's what around here. Oh, that is a vibrant green. I want to go see what that is. God, sorry for clearing my throat. I'm still very mucusy from when I was sick a couple days ago. Well, a couple uploads ago. And it's just not... It's not been bad, don't get me wrong. It's not been good. Orange and pomegranate. This is so cool. Those structures are trees over here. Because now for these next couple cycles, I want to actually build a base out of somewhere. And not just rely entirely on nature itself to provide me with shelter. It's flint, quartz. There's loads of chalk, which is really nice. And I know for this run I'm gonna need to do some animal husbandry and some leather working. Let's just try to find a cool spot to base up at. Oh, I'm about to starve. I'm glad I brought some of this with me. God, I just want to find a cool spot to base now. Because, well, yeah, it's like, oh, hey, you could just base anywhere. I want cool base. I want a mountain. Actually, did I see mountains back behind me? Maybe I did. You know what, we're just gonna fly for a second, just because I'm still curious about over here. And I know this cheapens it, you know, the fact I'm flying back, but I don't remember if I checked something, and I need to go back. Because if this is, yeah, back here. This is what I want to be at. I got distracted, and I needed to reset my brain. First off, let's go... I don't want to keep going into the same environments, so I'm trying to forcibly change my environment. What's this? Tools. Actually, let's check out over here. Because I know for this Bronze Age, I'm going to be trying to make leather. So I have to stay near the chalk if I want to make leather. It's either that or find borax, and chalk is a hell of a lot easier to find when you're next to a chalk biome than it is to find... That could have killed me. Than it is to find borax when you don't know where borax is. What's this? Rice. I'll actually take you for your grain. Let's see, is there anything really cool base-wise I could set up out here? Or is there maybe a cool structure I can build near? I like the look of that mountain. We're going this way. And while I try to figure out where to build a base, I'm just going to talk for a second, because I'm feeling surprisingly emotional after ditching, well, not ditching, after being able to abandon the previous base. Because I was not expecting... I never did much in that base, so it just, like, the fact it's hitting me hard, I was not expecting. Because to me, ooh, that's lightning. Because to me, that place was just a place as a middle ground stop. So the fact that it's been more than that in my brain is surprising me. Because the entire time I was in that base, I was already ready to just bolt. I was ready to speed blitz bronze and then get out of there. But now that I'm no longer in that base, it feels weird. What? I'm sorry, did I accidentally find another structure? I might have found two of the same structure, but... Is this the bridge? There's at least a handful of structures I know that I can reliably identify. And one of them, for sure, is that bridge. And I do want this flax, but for now I'll just mark. Flax. I misspelled that horribly. Green. Oh god, bright again. Let's check this out. Because I don't think I've seen this version of this broken bridge. That's dark. Okay, so just a little height gain there. Hold the gate. Oh, another one of these. And a locust spawner, because of course you can't have a cool structure without swarming it with locusts. And let's just keep exploring this, because I do want just a bed of nails mold. Because I would like to at least be able to explore one or two more cool structures before I start having enemies. I'm not dealing with this. I have too much self-respect. Well. This is a cool use of the crouch mechanic. The rot. Huh. Well, let's just put these in my offhand. Words of the Last Fisherman. Desperate Times. What are these? So let's see. Words of the Last Fisherman. I'm just gonna speed read this. Poor harvest, things start to disappear. Dude literally just dies and says this is a people who could not do longer. The last one was, I think, the morning note, Desperate Times. Huh. So they ate creatures. That's... I mean, whatever gets you through, that's definitely, like, the extreme. Last wall standing. What's this one? Last wall standing. Norfolk town that stood along a river known as the Abundant Fish Docks. Settlement grew around the fishing trade. Fortifications actually did help things. Town fell in decline. Things started to fall. Failed harvest. Failed fishing. Power struggles. Things started to collapse. This is all that remains. This is the last remnants of a town. This crumbling wall fragment is the last remnants of life for some type of people. They said there's a carving of the fish near the base. I don't remember seeing one. This is a very interesting structure. I don't see a carving of a fish, but God, that has some lore implications. Oh, and this would have been the outer edge to enter the place. And you would have gone through these gates. And there would have been a town. Holy crap, that's a lot of copper. I want to see this part up here to the right. But I might try to bring glory back to this place. Not because of, oh, I can do it, I got this. You don't need to worry about me, Mr. J. But because there's just a history with that, and I kind of want to see if I can make my base a part of that. Oh god, I'm having the worst farts of my life the past couple days. Sorry if that's a TMI. God. Sorry, just... A lot of lore books don't do much for me, but being able to stand in a structure and go, this was the last remnants of a town, of some people's low homes and livelihoods, and just look around. That did so. Wait, what? Oh, you can't just hit me with that. Oh, this was supposed to be an outpost, and it got buried in dirt. Oh, it was supposed to be at this level. It was supposed to be a little, like, wall outpost thing, and it got buried in dirt. Oh, that sucks. Well, is there any actual loot in this thing, or... God, that sucks that this got destroyed like that. What's that over there? Let's quickly double check maps, make sure there's nothing else interesting in my sight lines. I think I might try to build a base here. I know I'm flying around a lot. It's mostly so I can survey some land. Because I either want to build it here, like build a base into here, but with how, well, hole-filled this location is, I don't know. That, and there's no real spot in this particular segment that's speaking to me. But maybe something out here. I just want to survey a touch to see if I can find somewhere. to shore up in. This area might be it for me. Ooh, I kind of like this. I think I might turn this, let's just quickly pop into the ground for a second. And is there any, what's this? Oh, quartz. Oh yeah, I forgot gems can spawn like that. First off, is there any other possible, like, hidden hole-in-the-wall spots around here? No, what about over here? Any hidden hole-in-the-wall, like, take one bend, you loop around? Nope. So I think I'll turn... Where is it? I've lost it now. Just shove my face in the rock and hope we find it. Here. I think I might turn this spot into a base. Idea being, I could turn both of these pillar spots into like a little thing, like a mini Yog cave. Because I could punch through the center, or well, actually, punch through. I'll actually just do this now so I don't trip up later, because I want to show you all what my thought process is. Oh yeah, I could easily have done this. Punch through the rock here. Oh, that was a bad hiccup. And turn this into a base. Yeah. But I think that might be today's episode. I'm gonna mark this so I do not forget. Or 2. A new home. I definitely want to get a screenshot of that wall. Because this is just... This is something. Okay, let's see, F4, and let's wait for that smoke. I'll get the whole thing encapsulated. I kind of like this angle first, so let's... Alright. That's today's episode. I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would. Wait, there's a top part here. With some sticks. And yeah, that's been today. Bye, y'all. Actually, we need to check to see if there's anything deeper in this base. Because I like figuring out secrets. Okay, so they made a lot of these segments hollow, which, I mean, fair play, fair play. Because if you're going to deal with that kind of stuff... What the hell is that? Oh. Rain not spawning. Gotcha. But yeah. That's today's date. That was today. Bye, y'all.